Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It has been so long since I have posted and I am so sorry for that. There has just been a lot of stuff going on. My mom, as you all know, she lives close by me. She lives actually in my backyard, and she had to have cataract surgery, and on both eyes on top of that. So every Monday morning we have to wake up, take her to surgery, and then Tuesday is a follow-up, and then all the appointments that led up to those. And then now we have one more follow-up coming in June, and that will be a 1-month follow-up. So that'll be like, I guess you could say, like the final one. So that's good. Finally got her vision. I think they said now it's 20/40, so that is amazing to go from legally blind to 20/40. So that is a great improvement, thank God. And I'm just posting here. I am humiliated at how bad my kitchen has looked. I took Mother's Day off. I normally clean all week. You know, I take at least 5 days a week. As long as my husband's working, then I usually clean. However, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, he was off. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I did nothing but help him outside. And so, yeah, my house actually suffered for that. So, it's okay. We all have to do some things. Our house sometimes don't get all the attention that we need, and that's okay. But I'm getting it cleaned up. I just got the kitchen cleaned up on this video because the video was just going to be too long, and I didn't want to do that to you guys. So, as you can see, I'm just getting that cleaned up and just different angles of that mess. Like I said, that mess, because it was horrible. It was embarrassing. Cannot believe my house actually looked this bad. I know that I don't have no great amount of followers or anything like that, but I try to post because I actually enjoy posting. Not for anything else. I just really enjoy posting and showing other people my day-to-day life. I haven't posted my animals as much, and that takes a lot of my time. And the reason I don't post my animals a lot is because I try to keep them out of view, I guess you could say. I'll show you bits and pieces of them. But if you guys have animals, you know, people will talk. It's always negative about everything. If your house isn't clean enough, people are negative. If your animals are in a smaller cage, people complain. And with everything. So with everything, people complain, and I just don't want that. I know with posting on YouTube, there comes a lot of that. You have to prepare yourself for people being negative, for other people's opinions, because no two people think alike, right? But it is very annoying when you are always on here and you're doing your best, so you think you're doing your best, and then someone has to bring you down for it. Everyone has the right to post. It doesn't, you know, there's no right or wrong way to post. So I don't understand why everyone has an issue with that. I'm looking at this video as I go through, and it looks like I am pregnant. I am not. I'm too old to be pregnant now, but I have put on a lot of weight, just dealing with a lot of stress. I think that I am in perimenopause, and also I have a thyroid problem. So I have put on a lot of weight lately, and I am currently doing everything in my power to lose that. So you hopefully will see a good transformation as we go along. But just so you know, no, I am not pregnant. I know maybe someone was going to ask that. Some people doesn't have the nerve to ask that. I don't know, but I'm just real. So I just hope you guys enjoy my video, and like it, subscribe, give me some thumbs up. And I look forward to hearing from you all. Where you're from, tell me things that you would like to see, different things like that. Enjoy, and we'll talk soon.
If we tried it, we can make it. But don't we ever just take some chances and stop your thinking and start your living? Get your shoes on, we're going dancing. These little problems, we could solve them. Try another, but I know you've got one. But there's no hurry, the lifelight's calling. In the van we're driving to Austin. This feels like time is making fun of me, taking away at the walls and I can barely breathe. This might be my only chance to leave. Let's not miss this opportunity. Leave in with me. You're the king of Carolina. You're the singer, your band's behind you. Crowds around here, they just talk through you. Nothing's better when they love you. Rumor has it, there's an angel in the crowd where you guys are playing. We've been drinking, so now we're praying they don't find us, 'cause man, we're wasted. Feels like time is making fun of me, taking away at the walls and I can barely breathe. This might be my only chance to leave. Let's not miss this opportunity. We feel crazy. Tell my family I love them. Tell them that I'm doing everything I can to make it home for Christmas. I'll make it a light, I'll do it again, yeah.
And here, I know you guys have saw it in the previous little clip there. I use the Shark vacuum cleaner to vacuum out my refrigerator. Sounds crazy, but it gets all the little crumbles that you lose out there. It gets those out. The best thing ever. I'm not really sure. Oh my gosh, my table is a mess as well. Sorry, you guys. Like I said, my house is a mess right now. So yeah, if you just have a little vacuum cleaner like that, you can just vacuum all the crumbs out of your refrigerator. I use it all over my kitchen. I use it in my stove, my refrigerator. I clean around my stove, my countertops, just anywhere, honestly, that has crumbs everywhere. And it makes it so much easier. You guys have to try that.
Why am I so used to all this bad news? Why won't my troubles go away when I am the one always hanging on to yesterday. You know I try, I want you by my side when the skies turn cold and gray. Just lay back down, I'm telling you now why you should stay. You say you love the way I look into your eyes, and that you hate it when I'm late, and that you need to know that everything is fine, and I'm coming home today. Why is it so hard to let down my guard? Why do I always pull away when I'm the one who's always hanging on to yesterday? You say you love the way I call you every night, and that it always feels so great to have my arms here wrapped around you so tight. Yeah, you always feel so safe. What am I to do with all this bad news? But won't my troubles go away when I'm the one who's always hanging on to yesterday? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm the one always hanging on to yesterday. Just like the scripture in a hotel drawer, I just don't know what good my faith is for. My train of thought ain't making all of the stops, and I'd sell up, but no one wants what I've got. What I've got. What's in a word if no one feels any blame? Who gives a shit if no one feels any shame? You know the sun won't rise in everyone's sky. Stars can't dance until you open your eyes. There ain't no way that you can please all your friends, and all good things will always come to an end. Just take a break and play the game with the cards you've been dealt. Yeah, be good to yourself. So many ways to keep your head in the sand, so little hope that you can hold in your hand, and only time will tell just what you can do. Why waste one thought on what they think of you? There ain't no way that you can win every fight. Shut down the voices and turn out the light. Put every worry in the bottle sitting up on the shelf. Yeah, be good to yourself. So much time is passing on by. Living with love is the meaning of life. Stop giving in to the feeling that's living inside. One day you'll rest your head from one final time. You'll feel the fear before you say your goodbyes. This life is precious, don't waste it on anyone else. Yeah, be good to yourself. Yeah, be good to yourself. If you're reading this now, odds are I've already left town. A few cities in between, the new skyline where I'm looking down. A few empties on the floor and a note on the door of your house. And this silence reminds me of what's left behind me for now. There's a broken down car parked outside the barn up the road, and a weather vane hanging all crooked from the rain and the snow. I'm a half mile past where we ran out of gas years ago. I'm taking my time and I'm gonna drive by it once more. But you'll see there's a new life waiting, and I just don't want this feeling to go. If you're reading this now, please remember the good times we had. Don't forget about the moments we tried, we cried, or we laughed. There's a good chance our paths will eventually meet up somehow. Just know I had good reason to go if you're reading this now. Out replaying this scene where we share the same space, the same beautiful place in my dreams. And I kick at the walls, I keep tripping on old memories, and I try to sing along to the song on this old record machine. To come out right, I forget this old melody. If you're reading this now, know I'm wondering how things will be if I bump into you or the things that you do when I leave. There's a million little things that I'll miss. Just know that somehow you don't need another reason to leave me if you're reading this now. I'm a long ways away, but you're safe, and I know you're better off this way if you're reading this now.
Okay, and I almost finished cleaning up my kitchen. I try to wipe everything down. Like I said, everything was such a mess. I don't know how in the world two people can make such a mess in a house. I'm yet to understand that. But of course my husband lays everything everywhere. You can see my guest room in there. It's actually clean. But yeah, this is about to be the end of the video, and I'm going to take you guys out to show you a little bit outside. But I just want to thank you guys, the ones that do watch my videos. I just want to thank you guys for all of the likes and for subscribing to me. It really means a lot. Hopefully one day, like I said, I will have my channel build up. I do need to learn to post more often. And that is always going to be my downfall, is that I do not post often enough. Because that's something that, of course, you need to do. That's how you get subscribers, is by posting more. The more people see you, the more that they will join. So yeah, this is the end of my cleanup here. I just got my kitchen cleaned up in this video. I have to post another cleaning video of the rest of the house, because trust me, it's going to need it as well. Today I'm trying to catch up in laundry and all of that stuff. But I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy the video, and right about now we are going outside. Thank you all. Have a great day. So we've got our garden planted. I tried to make a video, but a lot of things happened and I just didn't get to show you guys our garden. That right there, it's on a slope, so therefore water just retains right there, which is fine because it will eventually suck into all the water. I mean, to all the plants, I'm sorry. So, doesn't matter. This is our second time planting because the first frost came through. Mind you, this was in April, and we still had a frost come through, and it killed most of our tomato plants. We had a few to survive, very few. We have one little tomato right there. There it is. So that survived. Like I said, very few things survived. But my tomatillo plants are doing very well. This is also our first time planting in this area. So there's that. There's our little... I think we have okra, potatoes, tomatoes of all different types, cantaloupe, watermelon, way different types of peppers. I think that's it. We didn't plant a whole lot this year. There's the animals. I have one that's very loud over there. They're in here by themselves now because we've placed, we've made the dog kennels for now because this area is too small and we still haven't got our fence put up yet. So there's Bailey. Her little horn got pulled off. There's my guys. Thank you for sneezing on me. That was nice. Valentino. He has got really big. There's the next stuff that we haven't planted yet, but we're getting there. That's my well. I just don't have a cover on it. This is the second. This is the animals. I don't know what that noise is out here. They lay different colored eggs out here all the time. Green, brown. Hey, girl. And right now, I think they're molting. See, there's another green egg. Hold on. That's my big girl, Shelby. My big turkey. It may seem odd, but we have different ones separated only because of the times that we bought them. Like this one, that one, and those two girls. They were bought at the same time last year. And so they don't get along with the other sets. Here is my mama sheep that just had their babies. He's almost 3 months. She's almost 3 months. Same dad, different moms. But yeah, that's the newest ones of those. That is Asher. This is Neely, Penelope, and Clover. And then this is my next set. That's my rooster there. That's Ace. And then here's all my girls again. They are molting, so they are bald on the back, and plus the rooster gets a hold of them as well. And they don't like to touch their eggs. And then those are separate because they don't get along. They're in another kennel, and they get out to roam, but they're just in there for now because the sun's out and it's extremely hot. So that's just the little eggs that I've got so far this morning. You won't be able to see them very good. Those are my Brahmas and my Midnight Majesties. They're the newest babies. I think they're like 3 weeks old now. Now the Brahmas, they are actually they're actually younger. I bought more, but they unfortunately passed away. And then my husband made me this. He made me a shed to put my stuff. And I say my stuff, I mean, you know, everything in a marriage belongs to each other. But he bought me this four-wheeler. He bought me that. And then my dad gave us the John Deere. And the reason he bought me this is because I'm the one that cuts the grass. I enjoy cutting the grass. He weed eats. But I do the grass cutting here because I enjoy that. It's not because he makes me, or we don't look at, he has a job, I have a job, his job's outside, my job's inside. No, that is not the way we do. We just work together. Lastly, this is my Great Pyrenees dogs. They're back there in the shade. It's not complete yet. So this is a 20 by 20, and each one of them has a 10 by 20. The girls, of course, they like to be together because they're sisters. And then there's Cooper. He's by himself because we don't want puppies. That is not in our thing that we need now. This is just new, been set up. It will have their grass and all that stuff in there. It's just got put up there this weekend, so it's freshly new. It will not look like this later. I will come back later on in the videos, you know, later future videos, and show you guys what it looks like now. But like I said, this is just now, not forever. And lastly, there's still the German Shepherd and the Husky outside. They also go in the kennels at nighttime. So yeah, that is our little area.